Hello, this is your elimination lesson. Last week we talked about substitution. When we want to solve a system of equations that have x and y, we can use substitution. Now that we've done that for a day or two, now we're going to go on to elimination. And in elimination, we do not have an equation where y equals something. If we have like y equals something, we probably want to use substitution. But in this case, elimination works really well. Notice two things. Number one, for the x's or the y's, it doesn't matter. Notice we have the same number in front, both a 4 and a 4. Also, please notice we have a positive 4 and a negative 4. That's the key with elimination. We have one positive, one negative, and the number is the same. So this one, we are ready to go with elimination. We're going to add these two equations. Negative 4x plus 4x is 0. Negative 2 plus 8 is 6y. Notice the x's are eliminated. They are gone. That's why we call it elimination. Negative 12 plus negative 24 is negative 36. And now this equation is pretty easy. Divide both by 6. Y equals negative 6. Now I see a lot of people on a test that stop right there and say, I'm done. No, we need to solve for x and we need to solve for y. So we solve for y, we also need to solve for x. What equation are we going to plug y back into? It doesn't matter. You can choose the top one, you can use the bottom one, it doesn't matter. You need to plug y back in. So let's get rid of this fantastic comic. We're going to plug in negative 6 for y. I'm going to do it into the top one just because. Negative 4x minus 2 times negative 6 equals negative 12. And here we go. Negative 4x, negative 2 times negative 6 is positive 12 equals negative 12. And then we solve this for x. Subtract 12 from both sides. Negative 4x equals negative 24. Divide by negative 4. And x equals positive 6. So now we solve for x and we solve for y. So I want you to try this problem. All right, how we do? This one is set up for you. We have a positive 6, we have a negative 6, super. They're the same number, and one positive, one negative. So let's just add these. Negative 6 plus 6 is 0, done. 5 plus 4 is 9y. 1 minus 10 is negative 9. And divide both sides by 9, y equals negative 1. Boom. Hopefully you did not stop right there. We got to solve for x. So where do I want to plug it into? Let's just choose this one. It doesn't matter. If you chose this one, we should get the same answer. 6x plus 4 times negative 1 equals negative 10. 6x minus 4, 4 times negative 1 equals negative 10. Add 4, so 6x equals negative 6. Divide by 6. And x turns out to be negative 1 as well. All right, one more type of problem. Here we go. One more type. Let's notice we don't have a y equals. If we have a y equals, we're going to use substitution that we learned last week. But we do have a positive y and a negative y. That's nice. But that's a 1 and that's a 7. So I need to make this a 7. I can't simply put a 7 right there. That's not allowed. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply everything here by 7. So that's going to give me 35x plus 7y equals 9 times 7 or 63. So that's done. We did that. We used it. And now we can use elimination. 35 is 45x. 45x. Negative 7 plus 7 is 0. It's gone. It's eliminated. And negative 18 plus 63, I believe that's 45. Divide both sides by 45, and x equals 1. Now we're going to plug it back in again for y, or to solve for y. I can use the top equation, 5 times 1 for x, plus y equals 9. 5 plus y equals 9. Subtract 5 and y equals 4. If you plugged it into the bottom equation, you should get the same thing. One last problem and then I am done. Try this one and see if we get the same answer. Here we go. Now you could have gotten rid of the x's or the y's. I'm going to choose to get rid of the x's. So I'm going to move this a little over here, delete this sucker, and I'm going to notice that's a positive 1 and a negative 4. So that's good. One's positive, one's negative. But I'm going to multiply this bottom one by 4. So I'm going to multiply everything by 4. 4x minus 12y equals negative 24. This is gone. I'm going to combine these two. Negative 4 plus 4x, 0 x's, it's gone. 9y minus 12y is negative 3y equals 9 minus 24 is negative 15. Divide both sides by negative 3. Y equals 5. Almost done. Going to plug y back in to solve for x. You can use any of these. I'm going to use the top one. Negative 4x plus 9 times what? 5 equals 9. Negative 4x plus 45 equals 9. Subtract 45. That should give me negative 36. Divide by negative 4. And x equals 9er. All right, that is your elimination. We will go over it some other times. Hopefully you've seen it before, but there it is. If you're not, you can ask me next time you see me, or I'm sure you could YouTube this. There are a million different people that go over elimination. I do have a joke though. Who won the skeleton beauty contest? Nobody. Ha ha. Have a great day.